The frugal billionaire who defied expectations. Warren Buffett, often referred to as the Oracle of Omaha, is one of the most successful investors in history. With a fortune exceeding $100 billion, he could easily indulge in the luxuries that come with extreme wealth. Yet, contrary to the flashy lifestyles of many billionaires, Buffett has built a legacy on something remarkably different: frugality. Despite his immense wealth, Buffett lives modestly and believes that true success comes from making disciplined, thoughtful decisions, not from spending lavishly. A modest home, a symbol of his simple lifestyle. At the heart of Buffett's frugality lies his home. He still lives in the same house he purchased in 1958 in Omaha, Nebraska, for just $31,500. While the world's richest individuals often surround themselves with sprawling estates and multiple properties, Buffett's 5-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom home is simple, comfortable, and unchanged for over 6 decades. But it's not just about saving money on real estate. Buffett himself has often said that he doesn't feel the need for a bigger house because it's sufficient for his needs. In fact, when asked about his modest home, he's often stated, "I'm not interested in living in a palace. This house is big enough for me." His home serves as a metaphor for his approach to life, avoiding unnecessary excess and focusing on what truly matters. Living for experiences, not material goods. Buffett's modesty extends well beyond the 4 walls of his home. Unlike many billionaires who flaunt their wealth through extravagant purchases, Buffett chooses to invest in experiences that bring joy, not material goods. He famously enjoys fast food, particularly McDonald's, often opting for a bacon, egg, and cheese muffin for breakfast. He also drinks several cans of Coca-Cola a day, a habit he's maintained for decades. Despite being the wealthiest man in the world at various points, Buffett has never owned a private jet or a fleet of luxury cars. Instead, he is seen driving simple, practical vehicles, often one of his Cadillacs. Buffett's car is not a status symbol, it's a tool for getting from one place to another. For him, it's not about impressing others, it's about enjoying his own life in a way that feels authentic. The wisdom of long-term investing, more than just a financial strategy. Buffett's frugality is intrinsically tied to his investment philosophy. A self-made billionaire, Buffett amassed his fortune through strategic, long-term investing. His belief in buying stocks and companies that offer true value, rather than chasing fleeting trends, has been the foundation of his wealth. He famously says, "Our favorite holding period is forever," and this mindset has served him well. Buffett doesn't buy into short-term speculation or quick profits. Instead, he invests in companies that are fundamentally strong and that will continue to grow for years or even decades. His approach to wealth accumulation is grounded in patience and discipline. While many investors might chase high-risk opportunities, Buffett has always been a proponent of steady, long-term returns. In fact, he once said, "The stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient." This approach to investing reflects Buffett's deeper understanding of the world, that wealth doesn't need to be chased, but rather built slowly, over time, through thoughtful, deliberate decisions. Buffett's generosity, giving back without flash. Despite his wealth, Buffett has never been one to flaunt it. Instead, he has always focused on giving back. In 2006, Buffett made the extraordinary pledge to give away 99% of his fortune, with the bulk directed to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. He strongly believes in using wealth for the benefit of others, but his philanthropic approach remains consistent with his frugal values. Strategic, efficient, and impactful. Rather than establishing his own foundation or creating high-profile charitable events, Buffett decided to give his fortune to existing institutions that he believed could use the funds most effectively. By doing this, he was able to ensure that his wealth was being used in the most impactful way possible, without unnecessary spending on administration or vanity projects.